What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Nicholas, and welcome back to Nick's Dynasty. Back at another video update or another video on my food business adventure. As you know, I did purchase a food trailer custom made for me for around $40,000. My biggest purchase yet, my biggest investment yet, and this is for my current side hustle business, going to be main business one of these days, but my food business that I have started in December 2020. So we're going to talk about why I purchased this $40,000 custom food trailer. So the business that I have is a ghost kitchen that I started in December 2020, serving breakfast food. And originally I started the ghost kitchen because I didn't want to put a big sum of money in the food truck asset. And kind of quickly into the ghost kitchen, I realized that I probably should have used the money that I had to purchase the food truck outright. I am glad that I did start with the ghost kitchen because ideally I got to start making the food and having the people try it. But this food commissary kitchen that I use for my ghost kitchen, actually, I spent around $11,805 for, let's say, 8 months of operation and a few months after for storage. So that is kind of a big chunk of change, and one of the main reasons why I was not profitable during my 8 months venture into the ghost kitchen at a commissary kitchen. I lost, let's say, I think my net loss was around, I'm going to flash it here. I'm not sure if it's 12,000 or 16,000 for 2021. But when that happened, people might think otherwise, like, oh, wow, what's going on? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But instead, I decided to invest $40,000 into an unprofitable business. Why would I do that? It's because, of course, we want to make the business profitable. As I stated, I spent over $11,000 for kitchen time and storage at the commissary kitchen, and that was our biggest expense. So naturally, what you want to do for the business is lower that expense. So this food trailer was purchased with a lower interest loan, around 5 something percent. So we do have that initial payback figure that we need to do. My payments are around 700 or something bucks. But I'm looking at my operations on what our expenses are going to be. So with this food truck trailer, I can reduce my kitchen cost, the expenses that were going to the commissary kitchen, by around 58%. I found a spot where I can park for $500 a month, and I was averaging around $1,200 at the commissary kitchen for time and storage. I had to pay for a refrigerator, had to pay for a freezer, and every hour I wanted to use that kitchen. So I am right now paying the principal for a kitchen that I own. I can use it as many hours as I want. So this is going to be a good long-term cost reduction where the money is not being absorbed, and paying by hour was a lot. So I mentioned that the business was not profitable during the time that I ran, but a couple of things that going to the food trailer will do. In the commissary kitchen where I was, there's no passerbyers, no sign that says, giant sign that says I'm here. The commissary kitchen is advertised, but to get people to know about me, it's all about my accord. I did have some signs outside, the lawn signs, but I think some of the lawn care people of the city did end up taking them. They took around 3 of them. Most of my marketing is online, and that's where my sales are coming from. And we do see more and more sales each month. We have seen 140% increase per day revenue from our first month in operation into our last month of operation. It's not a consistent all the way up, but we do see the trend steadily going up. And from our first month of operation to our last month, that is an increase of 140% per day. And we want to continue that trend of each having a per day revenue going up. So that is a positive trend that we see. But when I have this trailer, it's going to be on a street at visual level from passerbyers. So there's going to be more curious people coming to the business. So that will bring the food, will bring our foot traffic up. With next segment that I'm running, I won't be doing a 25% off of your first purchase. So naturally, all of our new customers, our prices will have an increase of 25% because that promotion won't be there. Second of all, we're going to continue to work with influencers and getting the name out there. I have worked with a couple of influencers and those posts did generate traffic. I have been featured in a couple of articles that has induced traffic. So what we're doing is focusing on the good things that happened during my initial experience in 8 months in the business. Focusing on those patterns and reducing costs, generating more of a foot traffic, and ultimately over time building up that time frame where I'm going to be there longer. So of course, if my business is not going well, you have to look at the things that what you can do to make it work. At this time, this is not something I'm taking an income from. My main job is covering my life and retirement, so I'm not worried about making money initially. But what we've done phase one. We started the business, we tested the concept, got feedback from the guest about how the food is. The food is good. There's some things that need to be tweaked. And now we need to solidify a solid business, solid revenue, and this business is going to turn around from being a negative $16,000 in 8 months business to a profitable business. And this investment of $40,000 into the actual trailer, along with other things that we have to do, is a great investment and price of business. And this is why I bought the trailer for my business. We are going to see it get to the place where I want it to. We're going to be documenting the journey. And y'all, if you're thinking about doing business, think about it, write about it, do your research, and hey, you can go places too, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More food trailer videos coming.